Alright guys, what's going on? So in today's video, I want to go over every single change that they've done. Well, not every single, but just pretty much the major changes that they've made to the snipers in the new Canada update. And it's not even new at this point. Like, I'm pretty much a week late, or I'm over a week late. It doesn't matter. I did want to make this video just so that you don't have to like pretty much look into every single change individually. I wanted to make a general video, so in case you guys haven't seen anything that I've mentioned here, then you can go check it out, because there's been a lot of changes and it's kind of hard to read into everything. Anyways, let me just get started, just so I can make this as quick of a video as possible, since there's like so many changes. The intervention doesn't have any major changes to itself. However, I'm going to use it as basically an example for a lot of the changes that they've added to the majority of snipers in general. So let me just take off this thing real quick. We'll talk about it later, but the first thing they've added is this new CQB barrel, which it pretty much takes away the barrel of your gun. That's what it's meant to do, and it gives you a little bit less accuracy for your gun. However, it makes it more mobile, which I don't really think it's a useful feature for a sniper, because you're not gonna be expected to be like running around really stealthily or anything with a sniper. You know, it's not really what it's made for, so I probably wouldn't recommend this, especially since, you know, sniper rifles are meant to be accurate, and if they're not accurate, then they're pretty much useless. So yeah, I definitely probably wouldn't recommend that. I mean, it's there if you really want to, but like I said, I don't recommend it. Something else they've added is the loudener, which makes your gun louder. I'll just show you guys real quick. So there's that. I mean, I don't really think I'm gonna use that either. Also, I can't reset. I don't know why. I'm pressing F5 and it's not doing anything. And another thing they've added is the Halbeck device, which I mentioned in the first update video that I did, but I'll show you guys what it does. Basically, it turns the recoil upside down, which I don't think I'm gonna use that either. There's a lot of these attachments that I'm not gonna use, but I guess they're cool features in case you're ever looking for something different. The ones I mentioned, I don't think they're really that good though. I don't think they improve snipers at all, but they are there. And so that's it for the barrel attachments, I'm pretty sure. Now they also have this new remove stock feature, which removes the stock of your gun. Similar to the CQB barrel, you get a little bit more mobility, but then you trade off, you have higher recoil if you remove the stock. So once again, I don't think I would use it, but I mean, if you want to go ahead and try it, then there it is. And then so the R700 has a lot of changes to it. Let me just get rid of everything real quick. So the first thing they've done is they've added a new iron sight option for your R700, which is really nice, because it didn't have any iron sights before, except for the ones that you could put on from other guns. So they've pretty much custom built an option for iron sights on your R700, which is nice. I think I like the gun better with no optic, so I actually like this a lot, and this is something that I definitely probably will use. Oh, okay. Along with that, they've also added an extended mag, which gives you 4 extra bullets. That's not the extended mag. Alright, so here it is. You go from 6 bullets to 10 bullets. That is a really nice feature, in my opinion. The only thing about it that I would, you know, like changed, I mean, I'm not going to ask for it to be changed, but it is a little bit inconveniencing how it's like not an ammo attachment, so you can't put this on along with the straight pull bolt. You have to choose one or the other, and if I'm going to be honest, it pretty much depends on the person. They're both very solid attachments, so if you want to go ahead and use one over the other, I'm not going to tell you which one to use, because they're both really good. Just know that you can have pretty much 10 bullets instead of 6 with your R700 if you would prefer that. I'm not going to lie, I really like this iron sight for the R700. I think it works really well. Now, nothing new to the SVU, the AWS, or the BFG. However, the AWM, like I mentioned in the last video, I made a whole video about this, but it now has this conversion attachment where you can turn it into the AWP, get a couple extra bullets, and if you want to look more into that, then just go ahead and check out my latest video. Moving along, we have the TRG, which actually has a lot of different changes than other snipers. Like this one was changed quite a bit. A few minor changes. They've reduced the recoil a little bit. They've increased the fire rate from 40 to 45, and then a little bit better like aim speed or walk speed or whatever. Not anything too major. However, they've completely changed the damage. It used to be like pretty solid, you know, one shot to the torso at like a pretty good range, like 100 20 studs or whatever. Not too much drop off, like pretty consistent overall, but they've completely like revamped it, and now it does 100 base damage at up to 20 studs, which is the only gun in the game besides the BFG and the shotguns that do 100 damage to pretty much the limb or whatever at close range, which is, it's definitely a notable change. I mean, the damage drop off is pretty bad. Like, it goes from 100 to 65. Like, you know, it's something interesting, I'll give it that. It's definitely a change. I'm not sure if the damage is a buff or not, because you don't have the one shot to the body at such a long range, I'm pretty sure. But like I said, it's definitely different. It's definitely a notable change because like I said, it's the only gun in the game besides the BFG and the shotguns to do 100 damage at close range. So yeah, pretty interesting. It's something new, and if you want to go check it out, I'd probably encourage it. I haven't really played around with it too much, so I don't really know how good it is, but I mean, something different, definitely. And then moving on, we have the Mosin, which now has a lot of very interesting changes. Well, not a lot, but definitely some significant ones. For starters, they have the new extended mag, which I'll go ahead and show you. It's pretty interesting because if you go to reload this, it doesn't reload once, but it reloads twice. So that's pretty much their way of making the reload longer. They've also added the new VCOG back, which, I mean, it can be added to any sniper, but I prefer it on the Mosin because the Mosin doesn't have any, like, you know, specific made like sniper scopes for it. So you now have the option of using the old VCOG, which I think is really cool. It's a 6 times, and then they've made that the newer VCOG an 8 times. So they haven't gotten rid of it. They've just added a new sight, which I like, and I'm probably going to use this instead of the 8 times because I like the sight better. But yeah, so 10 bullets for your Mosin if you want it. It's I think it's definitely worth it. Just as the other snipers, you can't add the straight pull bolt with the extended mag, so you have to choose one or the other. It's really up to you which one you use. I'd probably go to extended mag, to be honest, because Mosin's fast enough anyways. But yeah, I actually really like that change to the Mosin. A lot of these are pretty much buffs, which I'm really in favor of. I really support it. And even though this one isn't a buff, I also support this as well. The M107 got nerfed finally, and what they've done is they've decreased the ammo capacity from 10 to 5, and they've made it so that you have to have an extended mag in order to get 10 bullets for your M107. So no longer is the M107 superior in every single way. Now you have to have the extended mag to get a lot of bullets. 5 isn't really that much, so I like this change. I really like it. So yeah, moving on, we have the Stayer Scout, which does have one pretty small, well, not small, but like it's kind of a weird change. There's now this 5.56 conversion attachment, which basically it decreases the damage even more than it already is. So like the damage is pretty bad, 45 to 35, but this makes it 35 to 25. It still does one shot to the head though, which is good, but it gives you 120 bullets reserve ammo. So if you're one who doesn't ever miss a headshot, then this is definitely worth it, because if you're not hitting body shots, then you don't care about the body shot damage decrease. And you just get more bullets reserve ammo. So I mean, you're not really likely to run out anyways, but if you're someone who never dies and you just need a lot of bullets, then I mean, this is there if you want it. I'll probably try this out if I ever get good at hitting headshots, that is. But yeah, it's pretty interesting change. It's basically a sniper that does the damage of like an AK to the body, so like it's quite interesting. I'll give it that. And I don't really like the Scout anyways, because I don't know why, but I just can't hit headshots with it. So I mean, I don't know about it. I mean, you can try it out. I'm not you, so obviously I'm not gonna try to make an opinion for you. But I wouldn't discredit this this ammo conversion, as it does seem to be useful in some situations. So like I said, it's there if you want it. And then finally, well, not finally, there's also the Obras, which I'll go over, but oh yeah, and the BFG. There's something else I want to talk about with the BFG. But yeah, so they basically cleaned up the wall a little bit. They've cleaned up this rail system, so now it just works better with attachments. It takes away this extension on the rail, and then it puts these little stands on the sniper, which I think it's actually pretty interesting. I think they've made the wall look a lot better. Along with that, they've also added this new ammo type, which basically decreases the fire rate almost in half. Yeah, pretty much it decreases it in half, and you do get a little bit higher damage. So I don't really think this is worth it. It just, the fire rate on the wall is really good, and then if you decrease it in half just for a little bit of damage increase, it just doesn't seem too worth it in my opinion. But I mean, there may be some types of situations where this could be useful. But yeah, that's the WA2K. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about the Obras now, which I think there's a lot of cool changes as well. So yeah, first and foremost, they have the new long barrel attachment for the Obras, which it looks pretty interesting. To say the least. I actually like it though. I think it's probably useful for like no scoping and whatever. It doesn't seem like it has too many downsides either. So it actually increases the accuracy. But it just aims and equips a little bit slower, so it's really probably a worth it attachment in my opinion. And along with that, they also have this new Obras stock, which makes it look more like a Mosin. It just adds a stock. It does the same thing as the thingy here. It reduces the spread, so higher accuracy, and then you just have a little bit less equip speed and aim speed and whatnot. So honestly, it doesn't seem too bad of an attachment, but I don't think I would use the stock because they've also added an extended mag, which gives you 5 extra bullets, just like the Mosin, and I think this is probably definitely more worth it than the stock attachment, because you know, a secondary sniper with 10 bullets seems pretty good. And yeah, I actually really like this new Obras. It's pretty much twice as good as it used to be now, so I mean that's pretty cool, you know. I'm gonna try to get a kill here. Oh, no way. But yeah, so anyways, there's this one other attachment that they've added to the 50 cals, which turns your sniper into a, where, I can't even find it. Oh, it's an ammo attachment, I forgot. It's called Dust Shot. It turns your BFG, or whatever 50 cal you choose, into a shotgun, with birdshot. So, something interesting, like I said, with the short barrels, it kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It kind of goes against the purpose of a sniper and turns it into a shotgun. So something really weird. I don't think I'll use this, but if you wanna make your BFG a shotgun, then go ahead and go crazy with it. I don't really care. All right, there we go. We hit a trick shot with the shotgun BFG, and then yeah. So that's weird. I don't think I don't really know about this. It's probably really good on guns like the M107, but I don't know. You can go try it out. Basically, guys, I just wanted to go over all the new sniper changes, and hopefully this video helped. Hopefully you guys learned something that you didn't know about the snipers, and I encourage you to try them out. Even if you're not a sniper, go ahead and maybe it'll get you into sniping. Some of these new changes. So like I said, I'll try to upload more. I'm actually interested in doing another sniper ranking video, since the last one I did was back when most of the snipers were pretty bad. So yeah, I'll try to do that. However, I am actually moving houses over the next few days, and then probably like the coming weeks, so I'll be probably pretty busy, and the internet situation might be a bit weird. So I don't know how much I'll be uploading, but I'll try to get some more videos out. And like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.